Hi, Empress Justice here. If you'd like to check out daily readings, I've uploaded them onto Instagram and Facebook. So they're on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. If you want to check that out, I will leave the links in the description. And yeah, that's about it. I'm sorry it took me so long to do a video for you guys today. I'm doing a video laying in bed on satin sheets because why not? I just had a 3-hour conversation with somebody that a relative of mine, and it was a pretty intense conversation. And whenever I go through really big emotions like crying or stuff like that, it usually takes a lot out of me physically. So I'm just lying down, and you know, if people don't understand that, I don't give a fuck whether they understand that or not. That's got nothing to do with me, but that's just how it be. So I'm just lying down. I'm not doing anything today. Maximum comfort. If I can afford to do it, I'm going to do it. So maximum comfort, not doing fuck all. Got laundry in the background, so I'll just do whatever I feel to do as and when. And yeah, that's it. Don't give a fuck. I was just finished drying now. So yeah, it made me realize, because we were having a discussion, a large chunk of the discussion that I had with this relative was what people think of me. And you know, when I was younger, I really had a problem with trying to control what other people thought of me because I was very sensitive. And, you know, when you have borderline or when you have bipolar, somebody said it might be bipolar. I think it's borderline personally, because that's what I was diagnosed with. And I think that diagnosis is, I don't even know anymore. Like DSM-5, I don't know. I don't even know anymore about the DSM-5 diagnoses. But one thing is for sure is that it's not what other people say about you that has the effect on you. What affected me when I was younger was, you know, and it still affects me now. It's like when you have one emotion about one particular thing, it literally feels like that's the only emotion you're ever going to feel for the rest of your life until it isn't. So whenever somebody insults you and you feel that sting from being insulted by other people, it feels like you're going to feel that for the rest of your life. And that's just when people are insulting you, let alone when you're like in physical pain or going through electronic torture or going through fucking like, you know, when you can't fucking walk, when you can't go to the toilet, when you can't like do anything on your own. Like, you know, when you're cleaning up your bedroom, you have to clean it lying on your side. So like just feeling the sting from somebody insulting you, it feels like you're never going to feel any other emotion for the rest of your life, let alone when you're being tortured to death, right? So that's literally how it feels all the time for you as a, you know, as a TI and as a TI with psychological injuries from trauma, right? So I was saying that. So that's my first problem. The second problem is in the case of TIs, people calling you crazy and pedophile and, you know, for nothing more than attention, for nothing more than getting a rise out of you, that has real life consequences, and that has had real life consequences in the past of people being persecuted and people being killed. This is why I'm like, if you don't like me, this is the thing, you can always tell somebody who doesn't like you. You can always tell somebody, you know, who truly dislikes you, because true dislike is indifference. When people don't like you, they don't talk about you, they don't bother about you. They just focus on stuff that are actually interesting to them or are actually positive to them. Love and hate is a thin line. And when people constantly have you in their mouth and people are constantly calling you names and degrading you, and it's seeking attention. It's seeking attention. And that seeking attention has potentially fatal consequences. That's why I'm like, you know what? If people are going to harass me for as long as they're going to harass me, well, I'm going to beat your ass. That's why I'm like that. It's because these things are life ruining. Do you know the amount of people who have been sectioned and drugged up? I literally talked about it like just a few weeks ago, like a couple of months ago, about somebody who was fucking like institutionalized for nothing more than on a neighbor's say so. They weren't even any harm to themselves or other people. They were just sectioned based on this, based on what? Nothing. They were given medications that were upsetting their blood sugar levels because they're diabetic. I think they're type 1 diabetic, which means they've got an autoimmune disease they can't control, right? So they've been subjected to medications that they didn't need to take. Not only did they not need to take, but that was actively killing them. That's what that kind of attention-seeking bullshit gets you. And if they're not seeking attention from you, they're seeking attention from other people by making you into a punchline and making you into a joke. Again, if people dislike you, they will show they dislike you. They're not going to try and ruin your fucking life. If I'm going to be this is my reasoning, and you don't have to agree with this, but if I'm going to be sectioned and I'm going to be imprisoned, or I'm going to be killed, or I'm going to have my life ruined at all because people can't stop seeking fucking attention all the time. If I'm going to go through all of that, then I'm at least going to fucking earn it, my guy. Now, it's not the right thing to do. It's not the right attitude to have. I'm not going to sit here and say that it is. But there's the reasoning behind the so-called madness. You're going to fucking ruin my life because you want some attention. If you're going to go around gossiping because you want some attention, then take the attention then. And take the fucking beating. Because what you're doing is ruining lives just so that you don't have to feel alone. You're just ruining lives so that you don't have to feel alone. And that's pathetic. People will literally seek attention so much they're willing to kill for it. And again, like, people have accused me of seeking attention. And, yeah, when I was younger, I used to seek attention. But the thing is, the only difference between me and somebody else is that I was more obvious with it. When you gossip about other people, about things you don't understand, and it literally leads to serious consequences, you're seeking attention. So you can't manage authentic social interaction, being yourself. You have to drag somebody else through the mud in order to have that. You're seeking attention. When you bully somebody who is being, who has mental health issues, and you bully somebody and you try to get a rise out of them all the time, you're seeking attention. Because you don't know how to socialize with people. You don't know how to talk to people or about people. So that's what you resort to. Seeking attention. And that gets people killed. I'm not exaggerating the shit. It's not hyperbole. It's happened before and it will happen again, even if it doesn't happen to me. It's happened before and it will happen again. So my reasoning for why I do what I do, why I don't bother try to prove people wrong by being nice and why should I be over the top in trying to prove how human I am just so that other people don't act in here? No, learn a fucking lesson. Learn a fucking lesson. Stop seeking attention from people you don't like. If you need love that badly, then go out and look for it. Find somebody that you respect. Find somebody that you will do anything for. Show them kindness. The people that you hate are not your therapists. Grow up. The people that you hate are not your therapists. They don't exist for you in your little bubble. Stop seeking attention. I don't care what you think of me. I can't control what you think of me. I don't want to be put on this earth to make people unhappy. But if you don't like me, I can't control that. I can't control that. And it's none of my fucking business anyway. It's none of my fucking business if you don't like me. It's none of my fucking business what you say to one another. It's none of my fucking business. But like, don't direct the conversation so that I get mad. No, don't direct the conversation my way so that you can try to get at me with it. Don't do that shit. Stop seeking attention. And again, it's not just this family. This is what people do. This is what people do to each other because they don't know how to love. Just bullshit. Just don't know how to love one another. So they do unnecessary attention-seeking bullshit. And that's exactly what gossiping is. It's exactly what gossiping is. And it ruins people's lives. And when things go left, everybody's like, oh my God, it's so sad. I didn't think this would happen. You're the one, you're part of the people that caused it. And you want to fucking wring your hands, you know, over some emotional, you want to jack off to some emotional porn and talk about how unfortunate it is that somebody's going through something when you're part of the reason why they're going through it. Shit. Fuck out of here. That's why I don't deal with people, you know. That's why I don't deal with people. When I'm horrible from my heart. When I'm nice from my heart. But whatever I do, it's from my heart. I'm not doing it because I want people to see me. I see me. What do I need the rest of the world seeing me for? So what do I make videos for? Because that's who I am. I'm a showboat. And I'm a fucking showboat. That's what the fuck I do, bitch. I'm a showboat. But like, you know, at least with me, I'm actually trying to relate to people and in some way trying to help. Like, no, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It ruins people's like it's one thing to dislike me. You don't have to like me, man. You don't owe me that. Nobody owes me to like me. Nobody fucking owes me that. Especially if I haven't acknowledged them or if I haven't been polite. Nobody fucking owes me to like me. But it seems to me people just don't know how to love. And it's pathetic. All the energy people spend gossiping over me just so they're not lonely. And so that they can feel better than someone else. You could have used that towards bettering and enriching the lives of everybody around you without gossip. Instead, you want to gossip and potentially ruin somebody's life and then jack off to emotional porn when their life goes left. And you want to leave yourself completely out of that equation. I don't get it. You want to be in the equation of ruining somebody's life until you're in that equation. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, but yeah, that's just how I feel. But I'm not perfect. I'll do it as well. You know, that celebrity culture is based on not the celebrities themselves. It's not based on like the actors themselves or the singers themselves or the reality TV stars themselves. It basically, the way business works is you make currency out of human evil, right? So celebrity culture is just another extension of our inability to love each other properly. And our inability to love ourselves properly. because it's gossip. Now, I think we live in an age where we can learn something from the gossip, and honestly, I'm here for it. But for the most part, it's not used so that people can learn from it. It's used so that we can pretend to be better than we are, and so that we don't feel alone, and so that we don't feel lonely. When there are so many other things that we could do to combat that loneliness that don't involve destroying other people's lives. But then what do I know? I'm just a crazy lady lying on satin sheets with a satin bonnet on her head that's about to eat some cookies right now. That does readings for free. So what do I know? What the fuck do I know, bitch? What do I know? Anyway, I want to open those blinds so badly. The sunshine outside, it's got to be gorgeous. Has to be. In fact, I should go out. I just can't face people right now. I just can't face the bullshit. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Can't do it. The same shit that I've been complaining about in this video, can't face that right now. I need time to heal. I need to heal. I can't do that in front of them. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, check out Empress Justice Tarot. I did an essay as well. It was talking about the words Amen and the Tower of Babel. If you want to check out that essay, that's on Empress Justice Tarot Instagram and Facebook. Once again, I'm going to leave the links there anyway, so you need to check that out. That's actually quite interesting. I'm reading it back and I'm like, oh, even though it was me who researched and wrote the shit, I'm looking, looking back at it and thinking, oh, that's interesting. Because I'm channeling when I'm doing my shit. I'm not thinking about it, so. But anyway, I love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.